Hi. I'm Norm Brecke, storyteller, and I'm here at the Oslo Cathedral in Norway. This story was collected by Peter Asbjornsen back in about 1860, and it supposedly happened about 60 years before that, around the turn of the 19th century. A couple blocks up the road here, there was an old woman who lived in a tiny little flat. And she was looking forward to waking up early in the morning and going to the Mass first thing in the morning on Christmas Day. But in the middle of the night, she was awoken by the bells up in the tower. And she thought, I must have overslept. So she hurried out and came down. She went to the front of the church, walked inside, found a place, and then looked around herself and looked up at the preacher, and he seemed very old, and she didn't recognize him at all. And she went to church here pretty often, and all of the people around her were at least her age. She looked about, and finally the woman next to her started staring at her. And then she recognized a woman that she'd known. Well, she died. She looked up in front and realized this is a mass for the dead. So she got up quietly and moved to the side and started to back her way out of the church. And she turned around, and then she heard a shuffling, and she got up, and all of the congregation had risen and were following her. She made her way down the steps just barely and made her way home. But on the way, her coat, someone grabbed her coat. She just took it clean off and just kept going and going. She left it behind, went back to her apartment, and fell fast asleep. When she woke up in the morning, she thought, what a crazy dream. She walked down here to the church. All the people that she recognized were going in. But next to the door was her coat, torn to shreds.